beautiful Barbados.
Good afternoon. I'm Lisa Broom with the CBC News Break. Today's common entrance examination was spared any disruption initially expected following threats of industrial action by the Barbados Union of Teachers. But anxiety was in the air as hundreds of parents gathered at secondary schools, which turned into examination centers across the country. Over 3,500 primary school students made their way to classrooms allocated by the Ministry of Education to sit the test. One of those schools was Dighton Griffith. Shane Seeley was there.
Students from 4 nearby primary schools, those being Gordon Walters, Luther Thorne, St. Bartholomew's and Wills, filed into Dighton Griffith Secondary this morning to sit the common entrance exam. Parents were on one side of the fence, students on the other, and the teachers were the ones given the final words of advice before the young ones headed into the classroom. Principal of Wills Primary, Julie Franklin, says her students are prepared.
We're very calm. We came early I always ask my kids to come for 8, so we come in from outside because the atmosphere out there is a little tense. So I like to bring them away from that and let's just be calm. And it's another Tuesday in our lives. We do mock tests every Tuesday. So we get up, brush our teeth, have our breakfast, go to the mock. But this time now is not a mock, it is real.
And our students told me how they felt about the exam.
I'm a little anxious, but I'm fine.
I am ready.
Fine. Happy. Excited. Nervous. Anxious. Excited.
I feel good about the exam, a little nervous, but not too nervous.
I feel a little bit anxious.
Meanwhile, Principal of Dighton Griffith, Anthony Allen, says the school is prepared and everything is going according to plan.
Well, everything is in a full state of readiness. We would have started since last week, Friday, making sure all the rooms and staff are prepared, and now everyone is in place and we're ready to go.
I see you have some teachers as well as some students here. Tell me a bit about their role today.
Yeah, well, our teachers will play the roles of invigilators, but we always ask some of our senior students, prefects, to come and assist us in case we need any errands run or anything that's needed to be done where teachers can't leave the rooms. So it gives them a sense of responsibility as well.
Now, the parents braved some intermittent showers as they watched their children head off to the classroom. They spoke about their preparations leading up to the 11+.
It was a lot of excitement and a lot of stress, you know. It was the tense up. I was really tense. But now I feel a little relaxed because she's not scared and she tell me that she can go and do her best, so I feel relaxed.
I was a little bit nervous for my daughter and thing because she wasn't really up to it, but I sent her lessons and stuff, and right now she up to standard and she excited about it.
Well, he was in lessons from class 1, so it was just the same routine, just extra lessons on Saturday, and that was it.
So he's ready this morning?
He is ready, and I'm ready too.
And a stone's throw away at Christ Church Foundation, it was much of the same atmosphere. Our cameras got there just in time to see the students entering the classrooms. Meanwhile, the last few parents were still there, some more nervous than the little ones doing the test. Shane Seeley, CBC News.
Partnerships between parents and schools addressing the scourge of drugs in society and engaging and challenging children in the classrooms. These were the suggestions made by retired Principal Jeff Brooms as to some of the ways to start solving the problems in schools. Mr. Brooms was a guest on CBC TV8's The People's Business. He says teachers are the real unsung heroes of Barbados, but at this stage, they're not getting the type of support they deserve from parents.
We feel very strong in our views that this home, school, and church. You must go to school until you're 16, right? You are not an adult until you're 18. You're still your parents' wing. But then we sidelined the church. I said it years ago, and I still stand by it. Every single child in this country should be made by law to go to church until at least age 12. I don't care what religion you are, Muslim, Christian, whatever. Go to some, I say church, maybe your mosque or whatever, some religion. That's one. I feel that helps in curbing some things. 2, we have to find a way to address the scourge of drugs in our country. And because I think that's impacting a lot.
The discussion also examined the trade union movement in Barbados. Former trade unionist Elric Seeley says the social partnership is still alive.
It is as relevant and it's functioning at a level that is consistent with what it has been. And I can simply say, we know that this social partnership would have given us 6 protocols. This social partnership is currently with serious input and the highest level of, how should I say, interaction and contribution from the trade union movement is currently drafting Protocol 7. So this business as usual.
A St. George woman remains in critical condition at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital after suffering a gunshot wound to the head. That's the latest update from Acting Assistant Superintendent David Welch. The police public relations officer says the 57-year-old woman, whose name has not been disclosed, was shot while she was traveling along Barbaries Hill St. Michael as a passenger in a vehicle. Lawmen say the incident happened around 8:45 on the night of May 1st. The woman was taken to the QEH where she underwent surgery. Time for a break now, but when we come back, regional and international news. Stay with us.